Ierlan last year playing for Albany, 24 out of 24 in the Great Danes win against the Big Red. How about this? Cornell wins the opening draw. Big Red able to recover off the scramble for Yale is Jack Ty, who's got the ball, along with Joey Sessa and Brian Tevlin, the sophomore. And how about this? Yale on the board quickly. Jackson Morrill, the junior from Baltimore, gives the Elis a 1-0 lead.
Interior defense. While the substitution is going on, you see a far side alley dodge. They swing the ball near side, and for whatever reason, Fleet Wallace gets caught in the wash behind the goal. Morrill kind of cuts back door on him right there. You see Wallace was approaching Morrill outside, and Jackson.
Yesterday, we're still working on being the hunted. Morrill feeding Gaudet, bounce shot and a score. Matt Gaudet was the most outstanding player of the NCAA tournament a season ago.
Perfect pass here. Jackson Morrill takes over for Ben Reeves as the quarterback, and you can throw it across his face. He will finish. If you don't protect the paint on these two teams, it's going to be layup city on both ends. Cornell has the finishers in tight.
Robert Mooney. Penalty is coming on Cornell. Brandow, the freshman, shoots and scores! A man-down goal by Yale. But it started with the sophomore, Jack Starr, coming up with the big save. Starr off to a terrific start in New Haven. And then the freshman at Yale.
We would have failed that test last night.
Oh, man, that pizza was good, though. Modern pizza. On the doorstep, it's Donville from Piatelli, and Cornell on the board. There's a little Parmesan for you, Quint.
One of the best passing midfielders in the game. This time he's on the crease, and Piatelli, who's improving as a sophomore. If you talk to Coach Peter Milliman, he said he's, by any stretch, the best athlete on this team, but cerebral, understands spacing.
Tevlin rips the back of the net. It's 4-1.
Starts with a save. Body from point-blank range. Starr holds his angle, but he's ultra-aggressive. And then Cornell fails to take away the middle of the field. Tevlin is a right. Saves from in tight are missing the frame. Cornell a little snake bit. This is a team coming in. Paul referenced it earlier. They've been shooting 44%, which is off the charts.
A great play by Teat to give Cornell an opportunity. Here's Petterson. Makes his way past this man and beats Starr. He lands in the crease. Will this count? They will say he was pushed into the goal. The goal is good. It's 4-2. That started near midfield, Clarke, because of Jeff Teat.
One guy he wants finishing. It's his high school teammate, his partner in crime, Clarke Petterson. Coach Pete Milliman said these guys are one brain. They play box lacrosse together in Canada in the summer.
Incredible body stop from Starr.
Teat over to Rupp. Beating Starr low, and Cornell within one. And for Jeff Teat, that assist means it's career point number 200.
Goal against Penn State. He had a bunch in the playoffs last year against Syracuse. 2 in the Ivy League final. That's his spot. The right wing shot. You just giving up too much real estate.
Sessa thought about it. Now finds Morrill on the cut, and Yale strikes back.
Joey Sessa played a lot of attack in high school. He's quick, but his strongest suit for this Yale offense is his ability to dissect.
A historic year in my eyes.
Here comes Sessa again on a bounce to Gaudet, falling down and scoring Yale. That looked like Brandow through the traffic.
Goals. See Morrill handling. He'll kick this in front, and watch how Sessa loses. Nice check to Gaudet, but behind the play, there's.
But very competitive. They'll compete at anything. If it's a snowball fight or if it's out here playing against each other.
There we take a look at Yale, who just scored it. I know you watch a ton of lacrosse, and you see from them.
Well, number one, that if it's from the goalie standpoint with Chaser, look, number one, that he's square to the ball. He's ready in ready position.
What sort of mindset do you have to have as a young goalie playing on a team that has most of the other pieces? Piatelli fires and scores. Hold that thought.
Turnover created, slap, maybe gets away with a little push with one hand, but eyes are up. And Piatelli can't miss this season. I'll tell you, John Piatelli.
When Jeff Teat was getting all of that attention, it worked, right? When teams shut Jeff Teat off and they defenses against Jeff Teat because there's other guys.
Tevlin down the alley, goal line extended. Now Brandow, he's got a hat trick, the freshman. The best game of his young career, 3 in the first half.
The Tevlin is making plays right now. That little pump fake gets the entire defense to bite towards the middle of the field. They bang the ball behind, and as a result, the defense is out of sorts just because of that fake to the middle of the field where it looked like he was passing.
Think about Brown when they made the Final Four. How many goals off of faceoffs? Or Loyola.
Brian Tevlin having himself the game. 2 goals, 2 assists in this first half. And remember, we're not going to see him for a while after this game because of the surgery to give bone marrow.
And to a guy all of a sudden who's putting up 2 or 3 per game.
Early taste of playing time as a freshman, a role player on a national championship team. So
He and Dowiak, highly underrated.
Here comes Piatelli, bounces one in. Second goal for Piatelli.
waiting for the ball to be passed to him inside to finish. Now he sees the matchup. This is against Weitzel, cagey veteran defender. He gets him to bite to that right.
Halftime. Here comes Ty. Draws the slide. Over to Gaudet. Gaudet bouncing off the defender, and the Canadian using his size and his strength.
Weight room cue.
6'1", Hamilton, Ontario, a steel city. Look at his toughness. Hip and shoulder, ball stays in.
And they are able to with about 6 seconds to spare. Now an unsettled situation on the doorstep, Petterson. So broke the pressure, able to score off a scramble.
Schedule you drill going up against the 10-man. They get a lucky bounce at the midfield, and then they break out 3-on-2. Peterson's not going to miss from close range. The senior from Toronto via the Hill Academy.
Morrill, pass batted down. Gaudet scoops it up and scores! 4 for 44.
Not fair. Scraps. Now this is a scrap goal in terms of the second chance opportunity, but the level of difficulty here to get this ground ball across his body and then finish without even bringing it across with his neck.
Clarke, top to Teat, plays it quickly to the wing. Good ball movement, Piatelli cans it. A hat trick for John Piatelli, the sophomore from Massachusetts.
Cradle, the more time you give the defense to react. Watch this ball in and out of sticks. Boom, boom. I mean, it's around the formation in less than 3 seconds. Defense gets on the carousel.
Brandow's got a hat trick, best game of his career, the freshman.
Wow.
Making 4 goals for Matt Brandow, the freshman out of Boys Latin.
Gents, Brandow's got an academic index of 237.
Just back up. Nice goal. Feeding inside to Petterson, who cans it. Petterson slow to get up at the end of the play.
Tact, hit the dirt. Stuck with the matchup in the shorty, not giving it up. Relentless approach. The slide comes exactly at the time that he turns from the roll. So he knows he's got to get the ball out instantly. And when you find 45 in red in the inside.
20 on the shot clock. Brandow's got 4 goals. Make it 5! Have yourself a day, Matt Brandow. The known quantities, Brandow turning into a commodity.
Using the pick to gain a step, wrapping around right-handed. Brandow's strength and why he's on the field immediately.
He was playing on the perimeter a lot more there as well against the Bangers.
Brandow to Gaudet! Those two have been dynamite. Matt Gaudet has his 5th goal. Brandow's got a 5-point afternoon.
Has had the ball in his stick this afternoon.
11.
Ops. It's crazy. I mean, his finishing ability, it's the sixth sense to feel the defensive pressure.
Associate the fact that your brother was in net.
because he's my brother, as we see Jeff Teat score there. He's my brother, he's my roommate, he's my best friend. It's just weird. And people talked about fake in New Haven here on a Saturday windy afternoon. Teat finally hits pay dirt.
That's why Andy Shea pointed out to me in practice yesterday. I said, Coach, you guys changed levels from the midfield. He goes, yeah, there's two reasons for that. More goals, less fast breaks the other way.
Brandow from Mooney. Brandow, the sock trick, his sixth.
Of the fast break here, Mooney creates the turnover. The senior, 6'4", super intelligent, picks up his second assist of the year. Brandow is the point man.
Violation, and if Cornell goes down the field and scores, in this case Danigella scores, but if Cornell goes down the field and scores, well, now you got Teat Ierlan at the X. He's not. They got to the Ivy League championship. Cornell was the only team that really stayed close with them in the regular season. Petterson maneuvers on the inside. 16-10 the score.
As he turns around the corner, the patience to hold the ball just for that extra second allows 45 in blue to nail this one, right? You look at you.
Here's Rupp over to Petterson. Piatelli, and that one goes in with 1.3 seconds to go. So Piatelli has a 4-goal game. That is his fourth 4-goal game of the season.
He approached to turn the corner to nail a mid-range shot, and that kind of handcuffed